Zit achterop.
This normally isn't bad at all, so it's a really fitting saddle for the horse. But there's a difference between this one and the other one. But this is also a good saddle, but we can compare them.
So this is a comparison with a memory foam panel treed saddle.
Mag je even stilstaan, Petri? Ja, mag je beginnen met stappen. See, it's good fitted saddle.
Yeah.
A lot of surface on the whole spot.
It's interesting that we're getting the same shoulder pressure, but of course this isn't an adjustable panel, so this doesn't move out the way like the ReactorPanel does. So it'd be interesting to see at the end. What's interesting, Herman, is that with the ReactorPanel, obviously the panel is slightly over the shoulder anyway. So to see actually the pressure on the shoulder is quite normal. And then of course the panel will flex away. But with, I mean, it's unusual. I'm surprised I'm seeing the same thing on this one. Because of course it sits behind the shoulder, because if it's just a traditional treed saddle.
It's so flexible, so it won't hurt the shoulder at all.
This is, of course, the first time I've seen pressure testing on a treed saddle in a very, very long time. 20 years since we've done anything like this.
Je bent klaar, Petri?
Did that feel any different to you?
Sorry?
Did it feel any different?
Yeah. I have a problem in my lower back, and I feel that now.
But not with the earlier saddle?
With the ReactorPanel, I don't feel anything, and now I feel it. The saddle is more flat. I feel it also on him. His movement is more not like this.
Yeah, I thought he looked a little bit like he wasn't moving quite so well.
Yeah. I don't like a saddle. It's not my saddle. Sorry.
The fit is okay.
Like
the fit for the horse is okay, isn't it?
The fit is good for the horse.
But it feels for me that I'm sitting more like this.
Yeah.
And on the ReactorPanel, I've got more the feeling that I'm sitting more in him. So the feeling is more deeper, I think.
Yeah.
And this is more like this.
More controllable.
Yeah. And I feel also this. This I feel
Yeah.
So,
We were just trying to find something that was a sort of a similar weight and something that is designed for endurance in the same way
Yeah.
you know, that style is.
Yeah.
But
And how was the pressure test?
It's not bad. It's
Okay.
an average normal
Yeah.
pressure test, so it's not bad. But it's not. It's okay for 60, 70, 80 kilometers. It's okay. This one is. We can't adjust anything to this saddle. So if the saddle in this horse position, we can't adjust. So you have to buy another saddle to make it more effective. But it's not bad. It's not bad. But on the
I must admit, I expected it to be worse.
yeah. We can put the places together and see what's the best.
Yeah.
The computer doesn't lie.
Interesting, yeah.
Measuring. This is the 0 point projection. You can start riding. And je mag gaan draven, Peter. Je mag galopperen. Je bent klaar, Petri? What kind of reactor? This is the classic?
yes, classic.
Yeah.
Do you want to see the other rain? Do the
This
other rain
one
now,
was the
man?
only one.
No, it's only left.
Ah.
Only left. That's right. It's always the same.
Because of the
Resistance.
yeah, because of the.
Well, you can see here. This is the stop.
Come over that way. That's all. Okay.
This is the average motor. So always more up front than in the back, of course, because there's the good. So that gives it a little bit more, but it's a very, very nice view of the saddle. There's no problem. I would say a horse like this with this pressure test, it can run up to 160 kilometers distance.
Great.
No problem.
Okay. So, should we move on to the other one?
Yeah, I have to change the battery.
Cool. And now we're Herman and Dean are just going to change the saddle to the new Evolution panel lock saddle, with one of the ultras, which is the one Nikki Thorne's been testing for us. So here's Petrie and the gorgeous horse who's been helping us. Did you feel any different with him with regards to how he normally feels, because that's his normal saddle, now with the actual pad underneath it?
He feels normal. He's got a lot of movement in his back. He's very in his whole body. He's a lot of movement.
Yes.
And he's got a lot of freedom in his shoulders.
Yeah.
And that's really nice to feel. And it's easy for him to lower his head, so for more that he's relaxed in his body, and that's nice. And yeah.
So what we're getting really is roughly how he normally feels with his own saddle. Having the pressure testing equipment underneath hasn't really made any difference.
No, yeah, I noticed on him that he has something like.
What's this?
Yeah, I noticed it on him.
Yeah.
But when he was walking, trotting, galloping, it was the same. Exactly the same. So it doesn't make a difference. So
great.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll get this other one sorted, and then you can have a sit on this one.
Ja, één rondje stappen.
Ja.
So this is now the test for the ultra lightweight with the panel lock system.
Yeah.
And this is the saddle that Nikki Thorne has been riding in and has done over 300 hours of race rides since we tested it earlier in the year.
You can see here the girth is going here, so there's always a little bit more pressure, and the shoulders moving here, but a lot of shoulder freedom.
How does it feel?
Ja, fantastic.
Be interesting when we compare the videos of his movement as well.
Looks much the same,
Yeah,
which is what it should do.
yeah.
You can see my face?
It's a really competitive horse, this. It's a really nice horse. One of the better.
Lovely horse. So again, we're seeing increased pressure as the panel flexes and the shoulder moves backwards, but we're not seeing any pressure like with the previous saddle under the discs.
No, not at all. Je mag galopperen, Peter. You can't see where the discs are.
No. So this looks pretty similar to the last test.
Yeah.
Obviously it's a lighter saddle.
Yeah.
Dean, what's the weight difference between the two saddles?
I'd say about 40% less, 50% less.
Je bent klaar, Petrie?
So we've now had a look at the pressure testing,
Yes.
which looks really good, and Herman's just analysing that now.
Yeah.
Did it feel any different?
Yeah. The saddle feels that I'm sitting deeper, more stability. He moves really, how say it, wide, ruim, hoe zeg je dat? Lot of movement. Lot of movement.
We can see that he's really using his back.
Ja. So I was doing like this. I was riding a dressage.
Could you feel the back coming underneath you?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So that's quite a successful test, I think.
Yes.
Compared
it was
to
really
the.
easy for him to walk. Yeah.
That's great. So I'm just.
Do you want to look at this, Julie?
Yeah.
Let Herman explain what I see. Perfection.
Yes.
I think I need you to say that again, Herman.
It's close to perfection. This is
was
the
doing
best.
something on him. He just, but he was trusting me.
So this is actually better than the original reactor panel.
Fantastic.
Sure, it's not like a little animal in there.
The original is an A plus, and this is A plus plus. So
Fantastic. So I think this we can consider this saddle tested.
yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone.
Some testing and saw that the ReactorPanel saddle, this is your own saddle. It had a very good result. So no problem with riding your own saddle, and you were able to ride the new saddle, the lightweight. It was even a better result than this. Almost impossible, but it did. What did you feel about it yourself? What was your...
What I feel was that my horse was, he's got a lot of space in his movement. So his back was doing really like this, and it was nice to feel. And yeah, he was walking really easily, very easily under the saddle.
Yeah.
So no
Cells
tension.
even lighter, so
Yes.
that's
No
helps
tension,
also.
nothing. So that was really nice to feel. So
Yeah.
it really the bounce in his back.
Yeah.
That was really great.
You want to give it a number? What number would it be?
I think 9.
No, that's good.
That's for the long distances,
Yeah.
I think I can do it easily with him with the saddle.
Yeah.
Easy.
Never had a saddle before that's so easy like this.
No, this is the best saddle. Best saddle I ever had, and I've got the saddle now for more than 10 years,
Yeah.
and it's still the best saddle for me and my
Yeah.
horses,
Yeah.
because I've got 2 horses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you will.